So what do we do when we look at a worksite close up? People carrying things, welding, digging, pouring, driving, drilling. So many people doing so many small jobs. Then all those small jobs add up and become the earthworks, the big buildings, bridges, tunnels, roads, and so on. We know all about the safety rules on all those work sites, and we do the best we can to follow those rules. We analyse the general safety risks at every work site. We brief new crews on safety before they start working. But every day we do so many jobs involving so many details that one of them could send one of us on a non-stop one-way trip to Tough Luck Terminal. Here's an example. Just the other day, Esteban and his crew had to pour a concrete wall on the 7th floor. Routine stuff. They assign the tasks. Then Musa finds a pair of rusty slings. Carlos is driving his truck with the panels, thinking about something else, and almost runs over a group of executives. Esteban checks the railing is secure, but one bar is loose, drops, and almost hits Mohammed's face. See what I mean? If we think about it, we can find thousands of these minor incidents. We see them every day. And they could become total disasters. So really, why don't we take a little time to think about jobs before we actually start doing them? I mean, just a few minutes. Just stop and analyze the job we're about to do and list all the risks we can see around it. Imagine this. If the crew had got together right before pouring the concrete wall, someone could have told Musa where the right slings were, told Carlos there were pedestrians touring the worksite, told Esteban the railings were loose. They could have figured out where the risks were and how to avoid them together. That's precisely why Vinci Construction is introducing pre-start. So what's a pre-start? It's a meeting. The site supervisor prepares it. It ties in with the other methods Vinci Construction uses. For example, the orchestra meetings we hold to plan jobs, decide which and how many machines we'll be using, set the time frame, organize subcontractors and all that. The site manager or team leader chairs these pre-start meetings to review the job and the risks around it with the team. You can have your pre-start meeting at the worksite every morning before you start work. Then you can have other pre-start meetings during the day, before you start large jobs, or when new crews come in to work on the site. During those meetings, you talk about the job you have to do, the pace you'll work at, the tools you will use, who you will work with, and who will do what. You also talk about the risks and preventive measures you will take, and everyone takes part. While you're doing the job, the site manager checks you're doing everything you decided to do during the pre-start meeting. And when you finish the job, he can gather the team to debrief, to talk about what you can all improve together, and to talk about what you decided to do and what you actually did. If someone has an incident or near miss, you can also talk about it in detail to make sure it doesn't happen again. And you can have these pre-start meetings at every worksite around the world. Whether you're building a pipeline in Asia, moving earth to build a road in Africa, laying foundations in Hong Kong, building a bridge in Reunion Island, digging a tunnel in Eastern Europe, or working at a construction site in France. Yes, I know what you're thinking. That takes time and we never have enough time. But it only takes a few minutes that will help you work more efficiently and keep you and us safe. When there's an accident, someone gets hurt and work stops, and that takes more than a few minutes to fix. Pre-start is also about working together towards the same goals, to avoid accidents and to build team spirit. It's about improving every day and everyone getting involved. Pre-start is an essential tool on every worksite, an opportunity for everyone to speak openly about safety and for workers, supervisors and managers to move forward faster towards our zero accidents goal.